You taking pictures of me and
No.
toss up on eBay and coming after you. I'm very valuable, expensive. I'm not sure what the word is. He'll probably know. Ben Ricciardi is up next.
You know, before this evening started, I was worried about using the word fuck. That is no longer the case. I'll try to limit the ceiling that's been provided to me by the other comics here tonight. Just a quick review. Swamp toilet? Was there something about having sex with a dead person?
Yep.
Fuck. My name's Ben Ricciardi. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan. Born and raised. First time at Joey's. Thanks for coming out, guys. I used to do fat jokes. Well, I still do fat jokes. I lost about 30 pounds and I got just down to over 200 pounds and somebody said, "Can you still do fat jokes? You don't really look that fat." Then I turned to the side and they said, "Oh yeah, no, you're good." It's tough. I got up to 250 pounds, you know, and I used to tell my wife, "It's really not that bad. I've only gained 2 or 3 pounds every year since high school." She said, "Ben, you left high school in 1992. It's 20 years. You with me? With the math? 6 pounds. Everybody good? You guys take your GEDs or something?" So people from high school would run into me after those 20 years, and you know, I'm one of those guys that got so fat I just look like a different person. Like, I shaved my head and gained 60 pounds, and they're like, I don't remember, I don't know. And I'm like, Ben Ricciardi, I used to have a mullet, wear jeans with holes in them, you know what I'm saying? And once they recognize me, they get sort of excited, but they start talking kind of louder, you know what I mean? Like, "Ben? Is it?" And I'm like, I'm not like possessed by a fat evil spirit or something. I'm like, it's like the fat doesn't cover up my ears, you know what I'm saying? I'm fat, I'm not fucking deaf. They touched me, "Are you okay?" I'm like, I wasn't in like a fat accident, you know what I mean? So I discovered how much weight I had lost because I got to the doctor. I hurt my leg playing basketball. And what was so funny about that? That wasn't even a joke. All right. So I hurt myself playing basketball in the week, and I got to the doctor and I told him, I said, "I hurt my leg." And he said, "Did you know you weigh 251 pounds? And I said, "No, I came for my leg." And he's like, "You know why your leg hurts? Because you weigh 251 pounds. I said, "Doc, I've tried everything." He's like, "No, you haven't. You haven't tried everything. Try eating less food, you fat motherfucker." You know when you put food in your mouth and chew and swallow every day a lot? Stop doing that shit. Thanks, Doc. People get fat profiled, man. People don't know it. Everyone knows about racial profiling, gender profiling. Fat profiling is real, it's active, it happens every day. I went to Walgreens one night, and I got an energy drink, because I need energy. And I was third in line. And the first 2 people in line were buying some stuff, and the cashier sort of upselling them on what they've already got. First girl's buying like some Scotch tape, and she's like, "Oh, I recommend some shit that goes with Scotch tape, you know?" And the second guy's buying like some chapstick. It's like, "Oh, you gotta buy some stuff that goes with chapstick." And so they, you know. I set my Red Bull on the counter. She looks at me. She looks at the Red Bull. She looks at me. She kind of shrugs and she says, "We have giant soft cookies for 99 cents. Fat profile, man. I said, "You profiled me." She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You just said that because I'm fat." She said, "Oh, no, I wouldn't do that." I said, the Red Bull's sugar-free." She said, "Why?" I said, "Why? I'm 215 pounds. You asked me why I'm buying a sugar-free Red Bull? What the fuck? I'm fighting the war on tooth decay. What the fuck do you think I'm doing?" So it's tough, man. It's tough being short. It's tough being fat. I got to the point to where people really are comfortable just sort of screwing with you. I was at work. I worked at UM Hospital, and this guy got on the elevator, and he's a FedEx delivery driver I had seen around town. And he spun around when the door closed. He said, "You know who you look like?" I'm like, "Oh shit." When you're 5'5", 215, the question, "You know who you look like," makes you a little nervous. You know what I mean? The answer could be anything from a peanut M&M to a Ford Escort. You know what I'm saying? I said, "All right, boy, who do I look like?" He said, "You look like Michael Chiklis." That's not bad. I'll take it. I was hoping for Denzel Washington. You guys know who that is? He's on like CSI, Hidden Trank or something. So I said, "All right, man, that's cool. I'll take Michael Chiklis." Right when the door opened, he turns around and he says, "You're a little shorter and fatter than he is, but you look like Michael Chiklis." That's my time, guys. Thanks a lot.